The Flat Earth Files proudly presents the Flat Earth Minute. Welcome back, truth seekers from around the world. It's time for another edition, very, very brief edition of the Flat Earth Files. We're going to call this the Flat Earth Minute. Truth be told, I did a podcast earlier today that will be dropping Tuesday night, April 25th at 8 p.m., where I read your emails and we talk about the Coriolis effect. A friend of the program, Felipe, had sent me this audio link that I had set up to play to close out the podcast, and I completely forgot. I dropped the ball on it. This is really great audio, so I said, hey, let's just make this its own little entity. It's only a couple minutes. You get in and get out, because we do need this type of activism. We need more of it. This gentleman, his name is Justin. You can find him on Instagram at Justin_WeAreChange, and I will have that link in the show description. He stood in front of the Brevard County Commissioners in Florida, and he demanded that they open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent ISS program. His point was, if astronauts are really up there, why are they faking so much of the footage? He says, I can think of a lot better things to do with $3 billion. This is only about a 3-minute clip, but he really hits a home run. Here is Justin.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Today I'd like to bring to your attention a potential fraud on an enormous scale happening in your county. There's now clear evidence of NASA using numerous methods to grossly mislead the public about astronauts being on the International Space Station. During interior ISS scenes from NASA's own live feed, the use of wires, harnesses, green screens, and virtual reality have been detected to achieve the appearance of a weightless environment. Examples of this include astronauts fading in and out of the screen, green screen glitches, grabbing objects that aren't really there, pulling on invisible wires, getting tangled in their harnesses, and even astronauts appearing out of thin air. This begs the obvious question. If they're really up there, why are they using Hollywood techniques to fake the footage? Now, unfortunately, I can't show you these clips in here today, but I will be sending them to you. Outside the International Space Station, during spacewalks, air bubbles have been recorded on numerous occasions. How is it possible for air bubbles to be present in the vacuum of space? I once questioned astronaut Scott Kelly about this phenomenon. His body language and answers only created more questions. In 2013, astronaut Luca Parmitano nearly drowned during a spacewalk when his helmet filled with water. This happened again just last year. Air bubbles, helmets filling with water, and drowning. Are they in space or are they underwater? Now, what's really interesting is that they trained for spacewalks in an underwater pool with a complete ISS replica. Now, surely they aren't filming these spacewalks in an underwater pool and then editing them to appear if they're in space, because that sure would be something, wouldn't it? I'm calling on the Brevard County Commissioners to open a full investigation into NASA's fraudulent practices and use of taxpayer dollars. It costs NASA $3 billion per year to operate the ISS, and if they don't have a darn good explanation as to why they're faking these videos, I and the public would like a darn good explanation as to where our tax money is going. And if they are indeed faking the funk, it is our duty to expose and eliminate this fraudulent and astronomically wasteful ISS program. And look, I know what you're all thinking. The NASA is part of the federal government, and you're just county commissioners. Even if what I'm saying is true, what can you do? But let me remind you, not only is this happening in your county, as public officials, you have the platform and the ability to make a statement or hold a press conference, alerting the public, state, and federal authorities to investigate further. You have the power to start the conversation. Video evidence of everything I described today will be emailed to you all, and I truly hope we can get to the bottom of this. I look forward to the day that $3 billion annual budget is put towards our veterans, our homeless, maybe some of that mental health stuff the young lady just spoke about, and the revitalization of Brevard County. Good afternoon.
There you go. What a tremendous job done by Justin. Again, that's Justin_WeAreChange. Go ahead and check out his Instagram link in the show description. Really hits a home run. That's the type of activism we need. If just one of those county commissioners went home and did a little research, that's another win. That's another player on our team. And I believe a portion of that clip, according to this post, is featured in the new film Level With Me, of course, done by Hibbler Productions. So there you go. A great job, Justin. Again, we need more of this type of stuff. A lot more coming your way this week, folks. By the way, research the NASA Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory down there in Houston, Texas on Space Center Boulevard. the number 13,000 Space Center Boulevard, and you'll see that they'll have mock ISSs underneath the water. And you heard they've had astronauts nearly drowned in the neutral buoyancy laboratories. There you go. Thank you, Justin. Again, go sub to his Instagram if you're on Instagram. And again, we appreciate you all. Tuesday night at 8 p.m., I read your emails and we talk about the Coriolis effect. And then Thursday night, I just concluded an interview with Walker and Megan from Minnesota. That will drop Thursday night at 8 p.m. Much more coming your way. Thank you for your continued support. God bless each and every one of you. And until the next time we meet, ladies and gentlemen, keep your head on a swivel, and we will see ya.
You're listening to the Fact Hunter Radio Network.
Just the facts, ma'am.
T-Mobile has invested billions to light up America's largest 5G network, from big cities to small towns, including right here in yours. And great coverage is just the beginning. Right now, families and small businesses can save up to 20% versus AT&T and Verizon when they switch. Visit your local T-Mobile store today.
Plan savings with 2 to 3 lines of T-Mobile Essentials versus comparable available plans. Plan features and taxes and fees may vary.
Hey, hon, we really need new phones.
T-Mobile will cover the cost of 4 amazing new iPhone 15s, and each line is only $25 a month.
New iPhone 15s? Best new year ever.
Get 4 iPhone 15s on us with eligible trade-in when you switch to T-Mobile.
Minimum of 4 lines for $25 per line per month with autopay discount using debit or bank account. $5 more per line without autopay, plus taxes and fees. Phone fee at 24 monthly bill credits for well-qualified customers. Contact us before canceling account to continue bill credits or credit stop and balance on required finance agreement due. $35 per line connection charge applies. See T-Mobile.com.